Welcome back to Studio Chatter. We all love a little bling, but you won't believe this gem. Welcome Megan Rose from Glitter Tumblers by Megan to our table. Welcome.
Hello.
Hi,
friends.
I feel like we should have had her here before. Like, Meg, you are common knowledge around our neighborhood in Tan. So you are an esthetician.
Yes.
And a massage therapist,
Yes.
correct? But then also you've started something brand new.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about you.
So because of the pandemic and not working as much and wanting a new hobby, something to feel good, my nephew saw a tumbler that I had and wanted one, and I priced it out, and it was pretty sky high. So I figured, why not? I've got the time. So I researched, checked it out, and continued practicing and practicing to make it perfect, as well as perfect as can be.
So you like started from scratch and just self-taught yourself.
Yes.
You had never like seen it done or whatever?
No, I
my
didn't, the YouTube, Google anything.
So Natasha and Angie, show your tumblers, because our viewers may be like, now what glitter tumbler?
The interesting thing,
Gorgeous.
I really had no idea. So I was gifted the tumbler for Christmas.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Like, look at my amazing tumbler. But everybody else that had known you, like my friends that knew you, and these two knew you, I'm like, how did I not know about this gem? So I'm like, look,
So let's see yours again. Yours is the shoe.
Yeah, so it's give a girl the right shoe and she can conquer the world.
Oh my gosh, so that's good for both of you.
So I didn't know your love of shoes. I didn't know the love of glitter. I didn't know all of the things that we had.
That's why I can't believe that they've never met.
I know, isn't that so
or that
strange?
We've never had
so
her. We
so
bring
then
people
I, of course,
together.
started
We sure
following
do.
you, and I'm like, what a perfect gift. And then what I also had found out, I'm like, I should give this gift to so-and-so. I had found out that you had already made them some of the tumblers of the people we wanted to give to. So it was kind of funny and interesting, but they are amazing. I have it with me all of the time, so it will keep your drinks nice and cold. So I don't know if you take yours to
I think
to
everyone's
work
been
with-
obsessed with like tumblers and hydro flasks and stuff like that. So I had not seen them because, I've been posting to social media, but I hadn't really been looking.
Right.
And then I got a cute gift from Megan for my birthday, which was this fab. And I was like, what are you doing, friend? Like, where have you been? COVID happens and we're making tumblers, but I mean, you're such a perfectionist and have such an eye for detail, like in the world of like massage and esthetician stuff. So it doesn't surprise me at all. But I imagine this is hard to do.
It actually is. I was shocked with the detail that goes into it. Each one takes about a week to make.
Oh, goodness.
You're kidding.
No.
So tell us like the process.
So get the tumbler, and I use the hog tumblers, which are like the best for keeping it cold for hours, hot for hours. And you have to prep the tumbler first, sand it, spray paint it if it's needed. So for yours was painted white.
Okay.
And that has to dry. Then you epoxy, you put a layer of, the layer of glitter. And you have to let that dry. So that's day one.
Okay.
Day two, you start layering the epoxy. Day three, you layer another epoxy, because each set has to dry.
Okay.
And then you can sand it down, make sure it's smooth, and then you put the decal on. If it's not smooth, you're going to see the bumps.
Gotcha.
And
Is it a vinyl decal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So you can just print any
for the most
types.
part.
Okay.
And it's a trial and error, and it's, okay, how about this size? And I print it, cut it, and it's not right. Like, with yours, because of the high heel and the curve of the cup, you have to improvise a little bit.
Okay.
Once you get the decal on, and then it's another layer or two of epoxy, and then it has to cure for 3 days.
That's like an expensive mistake if you mess it up.
Oh, yes. yes. And my husband hears when I'm like, oh, not again. And I've got a bin of cups that have to be what we call stripped off because, there's been mistakes. And what happens when the epoxy dries, everything looks great, feels great, and then as it dries, if there's any little divots, it will sink in or the epoxy starts to repel, and you don't know till the end. And so it's like you tell, it'll be done at this time, and then after the 3 days, as it hardens and shrinks, it did not go correctly.
So have you ran into that? Because all of these look custom.
Yes.
You don't have just 12 Diet
beautiful.
Coke mugs ready to go, right?
No. I do.
People
I
order them custom.
do have some ready to, for purchase. Because here in Utah County, people love their sodas. So,
Okay, so you kind of
So
know.
that's been like a pretty
I
easy.
know, I know. But when people want the custom
Right.
of Disney, or they're just their name or certain colors of glitter,
Okay.
then that's more. Where
But
it
when
takes
do you
time.
sleep? Because I've seen some orders, some custom orders, and some of those have like 40 mugs, like
Oh.
that you have done for groups of
Yes.
people. So with trial and error and a week for
Yes.
one of these, times 40 over the holidays, like you
Oh.
didn't sleep.
No.
And when you say epoxy, I'm imagining like the epoxy floors in a
Yeah.
garage. And I remember doing that at one point and like cornering myself into the corner of the garage, like
Yeah.
waiting for it to dry. Like it's that's a crazy process.
It is a process.
So you must be super, super talented because
Yes, she is.
I appreciate
my
it.
forte.
So, but
That's fun.
It is
so
fun.
When was like your first day? Like, has it been like 3 months, 5 months?
I think September is when
Okay.
in August I made them for my family and for my nephew who wanted it. And then I started showing some people and, our friend in common. And she's like, well, I need one for, and she started naming some names.
Okay.
And then, which introduced me to a lady who is with the Miss Utah Association and got a big order for that.
how
And then it just snowballed because since I have a built-in client base doing massage and aesthetics, I ended up doing, I think, about 80 from September to Christmas.
That's
That
so
is
awesome.
so fun.
It's gone a lot better than you were expecting?
Yes,
Okay.
and I kind of probably bit off more than I can chew, but
So do you feel like this is going to take over? I mean, right now for like your esthetician stuff, it's maybe taken the place or a big portion of it. Are you loving this more that you want to go that route, or what is your future?
I don't know, to be honest. I love the creativity. I love when the glitter flies. I love when I go out at night and I could see the reflection on our driveway and all the glitter that has blown off the cups. I mean, my
Okay.
driveway
Makes you
is-
happy.
it's just
So you'll just kind of see where it takes you.
yeah. And in the morning I get stuff going and I have my appointments throughout the day, and then in the evening I
It's like
Make
the next
beautiful
set,
mugs.
and then
Side hustle.
So
Yeah.
it's a cycle. So it just depends on what the mood strikes and
I
where
love
we're
it.
at.
And how do you get the word out? Like, what's your main way to let people know about your business?
So mainly it's Instagram.
Okay.
And then of course my clients.
And what's your Instagram handle?
Is Glitter Tumblers by Megan.
Okay.
And you can go on there, see what I've done. If people research and see ideas other places,
Yeah.
and can you do this? And
Okay.
I do the best I can because what I love. The saying is, perfectly imperfect. They are handcrafted.
Yes.
I do my best. I'm not an artist, but
I-
I try to,
Yes.
with my personality, if it doesn't meet my standards, it doesn't go out the door.
Oh, how
And
exciting.
Thank you.
So, Megan, can we see what's in this bag?
Yes.
In our
Yes.
bags? I'm super
Please do.
excited.
She's
Please
brought us
do.
a fabulous
I mean-
gift, and I can only imagine.
You two already have a tumbler,
do.
but let me see what might be in here.
Yes.
Well, because when I
let
was watching
Stacey
the segment, I saw your cute little mugs, but I thought I can do better.
oh my
Oh! And it has my name so well.
So I don't drink other people's.
My gosh.
And I know it's similar to
Megan.
your color
No,
with
we'll
your
double, like one with Diet Coke, one with water.
Wow.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Those are gorgeous.
Let me ask,
Absolutely.
there's a difference between this kind and the Diet Coke. Like, does this still fit in your car?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, well, I can't say for all car makers.
That's true. But it's like the
for
size
most
of a
car-
32
yes.
ounce.
Yes.
That is
Yeah.
so
And-
cute.
I figured with that one has the screw lid. There's like so many different styles of hog cups out there that, I can
love
understand
that.
being on set and something gets knocked over, but And then I always include the tumbler care cards because you can't put them in the dishwasher.
Right.
That's worth mentioning.
Yes. You don't do extreme heat and leave them in the car, or
Okay.
don't put them in the freezer.
I feel like we just were elevated, ladies.
Yes.
No, I know.
Well, no,
Like,
that,
really,
that's
like,
a really
studio
good point,
chatter
because
just
I
was
do
elevated.
with
Yes.
with the bottle brush and just gently.
We're
you know,
legit.
just
We have our
gently-
own mugs.
You have your
Yes.
own mug.
Yes. Aren't those
well, you
gorgeous?
kinda did, but
Yeah, we have.
If somebody wanted to order their own.
Yes.
Yes.
So how many colors to choose from, approximately?
oh, I have about 20 or 200 bottles of glitter.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow! So you can do
So
it all.
possibilities are endless.
Endless. That's
So,
why
and-
being
and-
custom.
Wow. Okay.
And then if I've had businesses send their logos besides Studio Chatter, and I work with them. I send images of the glitter, you know, the process as we're going through to make sure everything's okay until I do the final epoxy over. It's a, you know, do or die, because once that epoxy's on,
It's
which
a
I've had to
finish.
start over,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Megan, this is an exciting side hustle. I'm so
I know.
excited for you.
I just love the
Yes,
creativity.
amazing.
I'm
that's
super
been
excited
happening.
for us.
Yes, super,
Yeah.
super exciting.
We're spoiled rotten. Thank you.
Approximate
so much.
price range.
So those are 35.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
Custom.
All right.
Yes,
Make sure
I
that you
know.
follow. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Meeg. We love you.
Thank you.
Coming up next on Studio Chatter, do you have questions about the COVID vaccine? Stay with us to get some answers.